Unbelievable. Incredible. Well, Sheila,
I think we have the Daily Cringe is our last
yes,
one, right?
we do.
Okay. Okay. It is. I love this. Opinion on Father's Day. It's crucial to recognize the importance of mothers. Okay, let me just read this. On Father's Day, when all the attention falls on perhaps the least important character in the delivery room, what? It seems to me that a smart father would insist on recognizing the blinding truth. The woman who made him a father is the real hero of the story, writes, oh my God, Mark Bulgutch, who is an absolute crazy person. Who would write this? We already have Mother's Day. Like, can we recognize that mothers and fathers play an equal role in their children's lives? Children who grow up without a father are more likely to engage in criminality, more likely to go to prison, more likely to be abused in their child. Like as a child, they're more likely to face abuse. They struggle with school. They're least likely to complete high school. They're least likely to go on to university. Dads play a vital role in a child's life. But this is chalking them up to being just like sperm donors in the whole process.
Oh, I don't know, Sheila. The left says just build more basketball courts. You really don't need a father in a child's life. But to your point, that is the crux of the matter. We have Mother's Day. Mother's Day comes before Father's Day. And I'll tell you, based on my observation, Sheila, people care deeply about Mother's Day, whereas
Yes.
Father's Day, I'm being honest, it's kind of an afterthought. I didn't even know this Sunday was Father's Day myself, and I'm a father. But if you look at restaurant bookings, when you're talking about the top booking periods, it's things like
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. It's like you know, there's restaurants that are totally booked. That ain't the case for Father's Day. Maybe there's more, golfing tea times on
Golf.
Father's Day. But he would have a valid argument if there was no Mother's Day, or Mother's Day was not recognized, or Mother's Day was the afterthought. But it's the complete opposite of what I just said.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Father's Day is recognized a month after Mother's Day. We're already giving mothers the prominent position, like the recognition they deserve. But why is it so untenable to recognize the fact that children need dads too? We basically said as a society, maybe two or three decades ago, that dads are not all that necessary. That families don't need to stay intact. And look around you, look around us. A lot of it has to do with that.
Well,
And
Sheila, the silver lining, I guess, is that he didn't go full derangement, let's say,
right.
because we know there are those on the left, and we've covered these stories, ones and twos of schools in Canada that have banned Mother's Day and Father's Day. Because what
Right.
if the child doesn't have a mother or doesn't have a
Yeah.
father?
Well,
That,
I can speak to that directly.
yep.
My dad died when I was 9. You know
Mm.
what I did on Father's Day? I made something for my mom.
I can
I
speak to
didn't
it
feel
directly as well,
excluded.
Sheila.
Yeah.
My birth father and mother were never part of my life in a big way at all. Um,
Hmm.
I was raised by my grandparents. When I was in elementary school, we had Father's Day and Mother's Day activities, making these little, cards. Do you think I was airing grievances? No, because I
No.
considered my grandmother and my grandfather to be
Right.
as equivalent to a
Those
loving
figures.
father and
Those
mother.
figures. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, once again, the left, as they always do, finding a solution to a problem that doesn't exist.
Right. And as someone who's in charge of editorial at Rebel News, I don't know how that story made it past the pitch process. Like, I really don't. Like, who's in charge of that? Who thought, you know what we need to write on Father's Day? A story that just writes fathers out of the lives of children.
Yeah.
Good to go. And somebody was like, yep, check. Run with it, champ. And they published it. Like, that just boggles my mind.
And, Sheila, doesn't it make the case to pull federal funding of the media? Because I don't think
We
there's
don't
an
need a case.
appetite for this kind of leftist ideology. And if the Star had to sink and swim, as it used to be the case, if it didn't have that taxpayer-funded safety net, they'd be looking at Chapter 11 right now. This is nonsense that only a tiny fringe of ultra-leftists subscribe to.
Yeah, I mean, they're never going to get the market correction they so rightly deserve as long as they're funded by the federal government, which is unfortunate.
Oh, hi, it's Ezra Levant here in Toronto with an important message because we need your help. Independent journalism in Canada is under attack. Government censors, big tech deplatformers, and the dying legacy media are all working together to maintain exclusive control on the information you receive. They don't want you to hear other voices like ours, and they really don't want you to be informed and to think for yourself. That's why the work we do here at Rebel News is so important. Our on-the-ground reporting, independent news shows, and special content you won't find anywhere else. It's all designed to give you trustworthy information and alternative viewpoints so you can decide for yourself. We don't get government money, and we are not owned by some big global conglomerate. We're funded by people just like you, so please support independent journalism and help us continue our work by subscribing and becoming a Rebel News Plus member today, right here on the page. Go to rebelnewsplus.com.